Hello, this is Diana, also known as Anchesenamon Sims, and welcome to a tour of Murky Strangerville. This first lot is Murkland Deluxe, but this video already has its own, this lot already has its own video, so I'm not going to show you this lot in this particular video. If you want to know more about Murkland Deluxe, which is Fala's new house, and Fala is actually the sim I played the Murkland challenge with. If you want to know more about this lot, I suggest you watch the other video, which I will link in the description below somewhere. But this lot actually started a whole new adventure for me, in which I ended up completely turning Strangerville into a murky, weird kind of land. But let's just move on to the other lots. This little lot is called Murky, and it's home to this girl, Seeker Perdido, who is actually a sim made by Elder Sims. I started building this lot on stream, and Elder Jim actually came to my stream, which was very lovely, and I asked him if he had a nice Murkland sim, and he suggested I use her, and she's really, really lovely. And this is now where she lives. I'll quickly show you the lot. I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible, but I've got quite a few lots to show, so it's probably not going to be as short as I would want it to. This is her house. She has a very small house. It's definitely a starter home. She has just a little bed here and a little kitchen area with a table. Oh, and one of my cats, of course, is coming in always when I record videos. She's got a little bathroom here. So she basically has everything she needs on this lot. And because this is a starter lot for Murkland, if you want to do the Murkland challenge, you could play it on this. Although officially you're going to have to use the Murkland starter house made by Bernard Sims, of course, who's the creator of the wonderful challenge. But if you want to do the challenge, you have to have 16 trash plants, which she has here. But she also has some other plants here. Actually, I will also link the Murkland challenge in the description below, so you can check out the challenge. It's a really, really fun one. But for this lot, I think this is one of the first lots I actually tried the tool mod on. Because look, I actually had this door lean into the fence, and I managed to turn this one on its side and whatnot. So I had a lot of fun using tool on this lot. And so yeah, this is basically just a little house, little murky kind of lot for Seeker, and she really loves it here. So this is lot number 2. Let's go on to the next one. I'm going to show you this lot in build mode, because this is a community lot called the Strange Community, and I decided to replace the bar with a community lot because now we have Eco Lifestyle, and to me it made more sense to have a community lot in Strangerville than to have a bar, although this does have a bar, so that's good. So if it's just a community lot, before people voted, it looks like this, and it's all dirty, and you know, people definitely still have to clean up a whole lot of mess. And in this little house, it's just you just have a little living room area with a few toilets. Oh, someone has been painting. But this lot obviously can change into any of the community lots, so I actually created 4 lots for this one, and I'll show you the community garden next. So if people choose the community lot to be a community garden, then this is what it will look like. I already put down a few seeds so people can come in and start planting things right away. It basically, the basics hasn't really changed that much. It still has a bar, but everything just looks neater. You know, all the junk is gone, and you've got a whole bunch of planters. And in the living space here, also that looks a bit nicer, and it's got the water arranging table here. So this now obviously then works perfectly as a community garden. But obviously they can also choose something else. So let's have a look at the market space. Okay, in my game, it's currently active as a market space. So as you can see, it looks very much the same as the garden and the community lot. But obviously now we have the market stalls, and instead of the bar, I added in the coffee, whatchamacallit, and I don't think I put in, oh yeah, instead of the flower arranging table, we now have a chess table. So I always want Sims to be able to do just a little bit more than the lot actually requires, just, you know, for a lot to be a bit more functional and a bit more fun for the Sims. So this is what the lot would look like if your Sims were to choose it to be a marketplace. And this is what the makerspace looks like. I still added a few planters here because, like I said, I want Sims to be able to do all kinds of things at any community lot. So the chess table is now over here, and I just added a few easel as well, so they can just come in and paint if they want to. And instead of the flower arranging table or the chess game, we now have 2 fabricators in here, and there are a few recyclers. I did not put in a juice fizzer because I didn't really think the lot needed that specific thing. Also because sometimes it takes quite a long time for the juice to be finished, so it's better to just do the juicing at home, I think. So this is the community space. Obviously, if you want this to fully work in your game, you're gonna have to download all 4 lots that I created for it, and it's basically called the this one's called the Strange Community, then they have the Strange Garden, the Strange Marketplace, and the Strange Makerspace. So that's this lot. This lot is called the least murky Murkland lot because it looks murky a bit. I mean, it looks like a house that's thrown together with all kinds of stuff that they found everywhere, but it's actually not murky at all. It's quite clean and nice inside. Oh, and Vanessa is swimming. You might have seen my video on Nifty Knitting, and you will have seen Vanessa there as well, but that's because I actually created Vanessa and Gregory with cat Alex for my Murkland save, but I like them so much that I also put them in one of my other saves. So basically she lives also in a different dimension or something like that. But anyway, this house is where they live, and I'm just gonna have to pause, otherwise the Sims always distract me, so it's not as much fun if you don't see them moving around, but otherwise I'll start rambling about what they're doing instead of showing you the house. That's how it works. Okay, you actually enter the house through here, little porch area, and then you have a nice little kitchen area with a living room and also a dining area. Oh, and Gregory's watching television. I think all these lots from my Murky Strangerville have this television because I just like it so much. I love the fact that if you actually zoom in close, the video is a bit, the image is distorted because the screen isn't flat. I love that. I love that little detail. It's so nice. But anyway, this is their living room, and they've got quite a big bathroom. Actually, I don't know why, but just like it. And up here, they have their bedroom. And like I said, this isn't really that murky. It's actually quite nicely decorated. But, you know, I just figured these 2 lovelies need a nice little house. Outside, they also have a woodworking bench and the candle maker. Oh, actually, I meant to put in a rocking chair instead of this one, but I'll do it later. On the gallery, it doesn't have the rocking chair yet, but, you know, doesn't matter. They have a few of these boxes. I didn't put anything in there because actually the boxes don't really work that well yet. I noticed that if you put something in, you have to nurture it and feed it, and then you can collect either food or bio-oil, biofuel once, and then the health starts to decline, and no matter what you do, you can't get the health up again, and I don't know why. I think it's a bug, and I also believe it's a known bug, so I'm pretty sure they'll fix it eventually, but they don't work as they should at the moment. Down here they also have 2 bee boxes and of course a whatchamacallit, yeah, dumpster, so they can get their own stuff and recycle it. So this is their lot. It's a nice cozy little house, but they seem to like it. Yeah, that's it. Next, on to the next one. Okay, this lot is called Dr. Dog's Place. This man is called Dr. Dog because, yeah, I don't know, why not? And with this one, I went a bit wilder with the tool mod because I added these little, I don't know, I don't know why I created this. It's just that I discovered how the tool mod worked and I had so much fun that I created something really silly looking. Don't ask me what it's supposed to be because I honestly don't know. It looks a bit like a cannon, actually, come to think of it. It's not a cannon. I would never create a cannon. Well, it could be maybe like a laser beam. I mean, he's a scientist. Maybe he created some kind of laser beam. I don't know what he did. I don't know. You have to ask Doc. Anyway, this is his lot. I think he's gonna have something to eat. Yes, he's a pet. He's all alone. It's kind of sad. Out here, he's got a recycler, and he's got a fizzy juice, fizzer, whatever it's called. Of course, he's got a few of those water catch thingies. Words, Diana, words. I added this little basketball net here just because I could. I don't think he actually, I've never seen him play it. Never made him play it, but it kind of looks nice. He's got a garden here, and because he's a scientist, I added all these generators. Just put a fence around it as if he's got, you know, his own power supply just in case. Otherwise, he won't be able to do it, all his inventions and whatnot. He's got a little garden bit here, and this is his workroom where he has some more plants and all kinds of, you know, objects that he can use to make other stuff. Up here he has his living area, so he's got a kitchen with this dining area, and again nice little seating area with television, computer. So this is actually everything into one, and only the bedroom is a separate room, and he's got a shower, of course, a bathroom, and on the balcony here he's got a few more planters, and he can actually look right into his workshop, because I kind of like the idea, and also it adds more light into the shop itself. Although I think this bit, oh no, it doesn't have a complete roof, only this bit has a roof. I think actually also all the Murky Strangerville lots have these kind of holes in the roofs with a glass roof in it. Oh, and I see that I put a lamp here. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, that's how it is on the gallery now. Sorry, I should have moved it over a bit, but who cares? He could have put it on the... He could have hung it from a glass wall if he wanted to. Not really logical, but hey, who cares? Nothing in this build is logical, so it doesn't really matter. So, but anyway, this is Dr. Doc's place. And yeah, it's different. Okay, I think this is actually my favorite lot that I built for the Murkland, for Murky Strangerville, because I just really like it. It was inspired by one of those traveling libraries you see all over the world. There are many ways that people bring books to other people. It's either on bikes with cars on it, or like, you know, cars behind trucks and whatnot, or on old buses. So I actually saw a picture of something like this, and I wanted to build it in The Sims, but obviously just having a car and this car with a bookcase in it is a bit boring on its own, so obviously I had to build an entire library around it, because that makes more sense. So this is the lot. Oh, we've got one of my Yeti family members here. This is the lot. It's kind of quirky. I personally really like it. Why are you just standing there, dog? Why don't you just, I don't know, just go sit then. Just had to bring someone here. And in many places you also see these old phone booths. This is supposed to be like an English phone booth. But in many places you see old phone booths now being used as, I don't know, book exchange, whatever. You know, people add books to these old phone booths, and you know, they actually go to them, they take out a book they want to read, put in one of their own books, and that way people share books together. And I just really liked the idea, so I wanted to add something similar to this library lot, and it's got a door here, but I will tell you about that door in a minute, because obviously this bit has got a secret, because yeah, it's a library. I'll just see if more people are coming. This library actually has a few different rooms. Don't know what that is. Go away. Different rooms where people can just sit and relax and read and even play foosball. This is just another area where they can sit and read. And of course, there's a computer and a little bathroom here. Hi, Ted. I have to stop. See, I'm already talking to other Sims. Up here we have more bookcases and more computers and another sitting area. Again, sitting area. And if we go up here, we actually have another little office, but also some knitting stuff, because we just got a nifty knitting when I made this, so I obviously had to add some of that as well. So people can also come up here and knit, and they can play cards, and they can do all kinds of stuff here. And they can sit back here, they can play chess. but it has a secret because I added this door, and there's obviously a club door. So if you want like a nerdy book club or just a cool book club book club, what? You can have this be like the secret meeting place. You can set this to lock for all your members, lock for everyone, sorry, but your members, and then you can actually go down into a very luxurious basement. So I created like a underground garden here because I just thought that was fun. So they come out here and they have like a little sitting area, which is actually quite luxurious, and with some computers and lots of bookcases and even a swimming pool. And they can go down even further into another part of this building where they can play Don't Wake the Llama. Actually, I always used to call this Whack the Llama all the time, and I don't know why. The other videos always called Whack the Llama because I really thought that that's what the game was called. But that's really silly because you don't really whack it, do you? You just have to make sure it doesn't topple over, that it doesn't fall off. So I don't know why I thought it was called Whack the Llama. It's Don't Wake the Llama. Whacking it would be fun. No, don't hit animals, especially not llamas. Anyway, I've added all kinds of stuff in here just because, so if you are down here and you just sit here and read, you actually look out into the ocean or something. You know, it just looks fun. It's got some fish here, see? There are even fish in here, ta-da! So this is like a secret area. Now it's open to the public, so everyone can actually go there. But if you want like a secret club, secret society, you can lock this door for everyone but your club members, and they can have like a secret place in the traveling library. This next lot is called, what do I call it? Ramshackle Mansion. And actually I think if you look at the picture on the gallery, it really doesn't do the building justice. It looks really boring and small on the gallery, but it's actually quite a big lot, see? You don't see any of this on the gallery pictures. But I actually really like it. It's really quirky. It's got all these really weird roof elements and whatnot. And I use a lot of doors as walls, or sorry, a lot of windows as walls. So yeah, I'm actually quite happy with the way this turned out, and I'm really bummed by the silly, boring looking picture on the gallery. But oh well, it is what it is. I'll show you what this is. Actually, oh, I haven't really shown you who lives here. This is Esma Khan, and she's married to Rufus, and they've got a son called Alex and a dog called Shakespeare. But Alex apparently is a daycare according to the game, and he really isn't. He's just down here. But I don't know actually why he's wearing this. I'll quickly change his outfit because it's way too warm for him. So I don't know why it still says that he's a daycare, because he really isn't. Oh well, his dad's going to look after him. That's nice. I think his mom is swimming, or she was swimming. Anyway, let's have a look at this lot. They have quite a big porch at the front with a candle maker and of course a rocking chair. You enter the house here and then you get into an office. Oh, she's right here, where you have a computer, dog food and that kind of stuff. Down here we have a little toilet with also obviously a toddler toilet because they have a toddler. And here, sorry, is their living area with dining area and kitchen, which is all kind of cozy, very colorful. And if we go up the steps here, we have, oh actually, we're going to have Esme come up here so I can show you something in a minute. Esme, why don't you just come up here? Just climb the ladder because you can. Please, darling. Go on up there. So here we have the bedroom, and at first she lived here on her own, then she met him and got married and had a child. So I didn't really build a children's room here, so it doesn't have one. So, but you know, a toddler can just sleep here. I might have to change it a bit when he gets older. I don't know yet. But anyway, what I really like is if you actively climb this ladder, you can actually see them climb up or slide down, because I added these windows here. I didn't want this to be like a closed chimney or closed whatever. I wanted it to be open, so you can actually see her climb upstairs. I like that. And now we're just gonna have a, hang on, we're just gonna have a slide down. So we can see her. Watch her go, watch her go. Is she coming? Where is she? Slide down, darling. Oh, now we're going to have to wait. She's not doing it. Oh, there she... Oh, that was really quick. Anyway, this is I just added telescope here because I could, and I kind of like adding that thing because I like it. Out here they have another porch area with a flower arranging table, some more plants. They have a greenhouse with some bee boxes, more garden area. Actually, they can actually very well live off the land. They can just sell all the produce and it works. They do have a lot of money. I don't know why. Maybe when they got married. I think one of them was actually quite rich. Probably he was. I don't know. But yeah, this is their house, and I think it looks much better in the game than it actually does on the gallery. But I really like it. I've played this family offline quite a bit, and it's a lovely house. Yeah. Ramshackle Mansion. Okay, the next lot is called Cozy Murky Mess, and this is where Trey Nickols lives with his dog Byron, and it is very loosely based on a lot I saw on a truck I saw in the film Mad Max, the last Mad Max film. You probably would recognize because I completely changed it afterwards, but it's just he had an old truck and he just turned it into his house. So down here it's got a garden bit and a fizz juice maker, whatever it's called. And this is actually his shower. He showers outside because it's a murky lot. I think this is probably the most murky lot there is. I think it's still nice, but it's most in keeping with Murkland, I think. He's got a few of these generators and whatnot. And it's not a very big house. It's kind of nice. But he does have a cannon, That's nice. I like that cannon. I thought this was a very good lot to actually use it. He's got a little toilet. I could have also put a shower in here. But I just like the idea of him having this area to shower and bathe and whatnot. I don't know why. I just thought it was a bit more murky. He's got a little porch here, and this is actually his living room. It's quite a small house that he's got, but he just lives with his dog and he's happy here. And yeah, it is what it is. This is this little kitchen, and he only has one chair because it's just him here, and he can also sit on the sofa and eat, of course. If you go up the ladder, then he has a small little bedroom. And he's actually got more room up here. He's got a chess table and this sparring machine and more plants. If we go back out again, then this is his work room, his whatever. This is where he can create all kinds of stuff. He's got his own recycler and of course his own dumpster. So he's actually quite self-sufficient as well. So this is his lot. This is supposed to be like canvas. I don't know if it looks like canvas. It's supposed to be canvas that he hung over here to create a roof. So this area under here is a bit drier, and so we can keep all his supplies dry here. I hope you can recognize it as canvas. That's what it's supposed to be. But anyway, this is a cozy murky mess. Okay, this lot is called What Is Left Thereof. And the other day I was painting the Clock Tower of London and House of Parliament. And I figured, how much fun would it be to create a lot that looks as if it's what's left of House of Parliament? Murkland is a post-apocalyptic challenge. So I figured, what if something had happened and someone decided to make a home of what's left of the House of Parliament? And of course, you would never find it in a place that looks like Arizona. But that doesn't matter. It's The Sims. Anything can happen. So I decided to build this. As if this is what's left of the House of Parliament and the Clock Tower, and then just add a whole bunch of stuff to it so it still looks like a Murky Strangerville lot. I hope it makes sense. It does to me. Anyway, this is where the sisters live. I'll just quickly show the sisters. They're twins. This is she's gonna knit. This is Bo, and she loves to create kinds of stuff. So this is basically in the basement. That's her domain, where she can make all kinds of stuff, and she can sell them Plopsy. So actually there's a big basement here. Oh, there's also a washing machine and a candle maker. If you go up on floor, you actually enter the house through here, and there are two ways in which you can enter the main part of the building. You either go around the back and enter through the art studio, or you actually go up in the tower and use the bridge and then enter the main part of the building. So if you do that, then you have like a little hallway that comes out comes out on the bridge. Then they both have a nice little, well, actually not little, they have a nice bedroom. This house actually is also quite luxurious, especially for Murkland standards, but hey, I kind of liked it. I don't know why I didn't put anything in here. Oh well, you could put something there. If you go down the stairs, you have like a big kitchen where they can cook their meals and whatnot. Oh, they left something out. And under the stairs is an archway, and you can get into the living/dining room. Oh, they left dishes here. That's not very nice, girls. Oh well. And they can also play music here, and there's another little office here. And then this is, oh, where did she go? This is her, the main. Oh, you haven't finished. Oh, you have finished it. This is Piper. Clean up, Piper, and just put this away. This is Piper's the main, because she wants to be a painter, so she paints a lot. So that's her space. No, don't do that. Go. oh well. But there's more on the tower. So if you go up even more in the tower, you have another bathroom. And up here is another little room with another easel, because if you actually go up here, the view is really, really wonderful. Let's see if I can actually, zoom in. The camera won't let me zoom in. That's so, so annoying. When I build it, I actually was able to, yes, oh, ta-da, I did it. The camera is really awful in The Sims. But hey, you can have a really nice view. So I decided to add another easel up here so she can paint from reference and just have a look around and paint some of the landscape of Strangerville. So that's up there as well. And of course outside they have, this is the step to the basement that I showed you earlier, and they have a big greenhouse, so even they can also live off the land. Got more stuff here, and they've got an oil driller which doesn't work anymore, obviously. It's just for show. And we've got a swimming pool and all kinds of stuff. The water around the house, I actually fenced it off with an invisible fence. Well, you can't see it here. Oh, what happened here? This is weird. This should have been fenced off as well. It probably is on the version on the gallery. It should be. I don't know what happened. Anyway, I wanted to add water around it because the House of Parliament are actually on the Thames in London. So I wanted to add some water around it just because I liked it. So yeah, this is the O's family's house. It's called What is Left Thereof. And that's what this is, what's left of it. That's it. Okay, this next lot is called Gas and Sundries. That's because this Strangerville reminds me of Arizona and Route 66. So I wanted to create an abandoned gas station, and I just used this. They're obviously those money machines, but they were the closest thing in the game that actually looks like gas pumps. There's of course that gas station that came with Oasis Springs, but that was way too big and very glitchy in the game, so I decided to build something else. And this is now home to Knox and Erwin, who met in my game, and they hit it off really well. I didn't really do much, but they just immediately hit it off. So they're now a couple in my game. I think it's really cute. Knox and Erwin, who would have thought? But anyway, this is it definitely looks like an old abandoned gas station. It looks all dirty. It's even closed off. People can't really get any gas here anymore because of all the junk. And this used to be a little shop where they could buy all kinds of, necessities, some food, some drinks, whatever. And it comes with a little office that obviously isn't used anymore. It does still have the microwave and a little whatchamacallit? Fridge. Words. And like a public bathroom that people could use if they had to make a stop. So they could also go to the bathroom here. But now, because it's home to Knox and Erwin, they added like a secret door, and they added a whole building behind it. That's actually where they live. And again, the building is in the same style. The bit that they added to it is in the same style as the rest of my Murky Strangerville, because I kind of like that style for this world. So here, they're gonna play chess. Hello, darlings. Here they are. They have the little living room with the kitchen and dining area, which looks kind of cozy. Here they have a few machines where they can create stuff. They have a garden with some plant boxes and just a nice little outdoor area seating where they can also just sit when it's colder. They could just light this and have a nice chat outside. Of course, they've got a barbecue somewhere. Yes, and a V-box. If you go up one ladder, you oh, the floor disappeared. There's something weird going on. I know I put floor in here, but now it has disappeared. Let me just quickly fix this. I hope it, if it doesn't have any floor on the gallery, it should actually have, but you can just quickly add this. Sorry, I just saw it. Oh well. Anyway, up here they have also some maker machines. They have the fabricator and a laptop. This is a little office area, and they have a bathroom. And up here they have like the master bedroom. So it's a nice cozy little house. The boys are very happy here. So yeah, I kind of like it. But again, on the gallery it looks really, really boring. But the gallery pictures are often very, very silly. I mean, yeah, I think this house looks so much nicer in real life than it does on the gallery. But, you know, unfortunately, I can't change the gallery pictures. Okay, and last but certainly not least is the old greenhouse. And this is where my sim self lives. I have different save games on my computer. And this is my Murkland save. And my sim self, I used it a couple of times to test houses. But basically, she'd been homeless in this save game for the last 3 or 4 years. I mean, human years, not Sims years. So I kind of felt sorry for her because at one point I was playing with another household and I saw my Sim self walk by and I thought, oh my god, she still doesn't have a home. So I decided to save the last for her. So where is she actually? I did change her a bit because in real life my hair is actually a bit longer again. So I changed her hair. So hello, Anchesenamon. Now she's here. Isn't that lovely? But she's got a nice house. I actually saw a picture on Google somewhere that basically looked a bit like this. It was like an old greenhouse with a pond in it with all these lilies and lots of plants. And I thought that'd be fun for a sim house. It was just a small picture of an interior, but I liked it so much. So I decided to build this. So this is her greenhouse. This is the old greenhouse. And then, of course, she added to it. So this is now where she lives. She's got a really big, massive garden and a greenhouse as well. A new greenhouse. That's the old greenhouse. That's the old greenhouse. That's now a pool. This is the new greenhouse. And she actually lives off the land. I started her on 0 simoleons once I finished the house, and she made this in just 1 week, just by selling stuff from her land and selling a few paintings on Plopsy. So yeah, she's very self-sufficient here. And she adopted 2 dogs. Isn't that nice? Yay. You enter the house here, and then she has a fabricator and a little toilet. This is her living room, and from the living room she looks right into the old greenhouse. I just love that. Just imagine sitting here and then you can just see all of this. So nice. Same in the kitchen. The kitchen has the same kind of view. So this is the kitchen. It's nice and big. Yeah, because that's what she deserved after having been homeless for 3-4 years. Poor thing. She has another. She has a bedroom up here with a little office area. Down here she has a patio with a bar, and her patio also comes to life. And he always goes upstairs to get something to drink. I think he's got a bit of a problem. He's got a drinking problem, Patsy. Sort yourself out. So, and up here she has a bathroom, you know, some other objects that she can use to work on skills. And of course, my sim self is an artist just like I am. And she's got her little art room up here. It's very bare, but that's because I wanted to add this so she can also paint stuff on the floor because it's just fun. She can work on her graffiti skills. I think that's it for this house. Well, yeah, out here she has some of these boxes. She's got a dumpster, candle maker, fizzing machine, whatever. her own recycler, so she can actually do everything she needs to do on this one lot. She doesn't have to go anywhere if she doesn't want to. So this was the last lot of my Murky Strangerville. I hope you like all the lots. They're all on the gallery. I will link them all in the description below. Same with the Murkland challenge. You can check out that challenge. I think it's an awesome challenge by Branach and Sims. And I actually think also Euphorial Queen. I think she helped create as well. But I know all the builds from the Murkland challenge are by Brenna. Anyway, check out that challenge. Best challenge there is, in my humble opinion. So I'll link that challenge in the description below as well. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm afraid it was quite long, but there were quite a few lots I wanted to show you. But I hope you enjoyed it, and that you will come to my channel for more videos, because there are plenty of them on there. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.